Well, guys, this is not a drill. This is the final warning before things get insanely wild in the crypto market. Even though right now, when we look across the space and look at charts and prices and things like that, it may not look that exciting, frankly, right? BTC kind of flat, most of the market kind of flat, except for SHIB. We know what's going on there. But what is happening is there are some big shifts that are taking place behind the scenes that many people aren't noticing. There's more competition in the space for big money. We're on the verge of mass adoption. And during these times, we look positioned to make some very, very big moves. And I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So first and foremost, whales. They've been on the heavy buy throughout 2024. And the thing is, it's only accelerated. You guys can see this last wick here. This is of whales active over the last 24 hours. This was posted yesterday. And you guys can see the balance just continues to increase and increase and increase. There's more competition for big money in the space, right? And even another indicator of this is what's happening with institutional money. You guys can see that, for example, over the last 24 hours, BlackRock actually passed Grayscale as the largest Bitcoin holder in the world. So a big shakeup taking place there, big competition in terms of institutional money. While this has been going on, while whales have been accumulating, while institutional money is doing what it's doing and building, you guys can see that the supply of BTC on exchanges is starting to get dangerously low. We're on the verge of another big liquidity crunch, okay? A supply shock. There is not going to be much going around during this bull market cycle. Prices are going to get very, very wild. So even though right now, prices look kind of blah and like there's not much happening, when you piece all these things together, I want to show you guys what we're about to work into. Another big short squeeze, okay? Right now, shorts, we broke 70K, right? That got super exciting. We were very excited about that. But you guys can see that there's still this huge short interest just above these levels. Longs aren't trying to artificially push the price up, which is nice. There's a little bit of liquidation zones down here. But right now, up here, this is the danger zone for a lot of those short positions, the ones that are trying to push the market down, the ones that are talking about potential drops, right? The thing is I still see people talking about this, the macro conditions aren't right. And, I hear people talking about this and blah, blah, blah. And the problem is that it's kind of a vicious cycle, right? Where you have all this big money on the sidelines, and big money wants to get into the space in a big way, right? And you have a lot of smaller retail holders that may not have that much money. People may not have that much in terms of savings and things like that, right? And people talk about us being on the possible edge of this recession. But the thing is if big money is flowing into the space in a big way, it's going to move prices, all right? Then guess what happens? The people that may not have that much money at the bottom, they get drug up because of the prices. Then they have more capital. More capital stimulates the economy. We have this booming market cycle, right? Maybe we do enter a recession sometime down the road, but it's likely not until, maybe after the end of this market cycle. That's where things get kind of weird, right? But what this is all positioning for is big moves in the prices, okay? And this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice or anything like that, but you got to connect the dots. The dots are pointing towards this very, very bullish picture that we have ahead of us. Times are going to get extremely wild. We're entering, alt season here very, very soon. We're seeing some slight decorrelation in the market, which is kind of interesting. And this market cycle is very different than ones in the past. This is where we have the potential for those big blow off tops. This is getting into the early part of mass adoption. Enterprises are starting to enter the space. Everything is changing completely. And we're finally at a time where the demand is at this insanely high level. And the question is your bag set? So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, but have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.